Kelly Diedring is here.
Hello.
She's going to tell us more about it.
Good morning. Have you had your juice this morning?
You know what? And here's the thing. I knew I was working with you because, honestly, I juice every single day.
Yes.
And I've got a great juicer at home.
Yeah.
My juicer actually looks a lot like this juicer. And but I didn't today because I knew I was going to be seeing you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, I've been juicing for over 10 years. In college, I read an article my freshman year in a health class about how healthy juicing was. And ever since then, I've been juicing. So 10 years of juicing, but I've had so many juicers. This is going to be my last juicer. And the reason is it's so powerful. You have 800 watts. I just want to demonstrate that power. You mentioned Dash. They are innovators in the industry. In fact, this juicer is the #1 selling juicer at a high-end department store. They literally cannot keep it in stock. Let's get to juicing, though. The cool thing about it, can you hear that power?
Yeah.
That motor starting up.
It sounds like my juicer.
Does
exactly,
it?
yeah, it's exactly. Well, it's a hum, and I love it. You hear the motor and how great this motor works.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, the great thing about this juicer is you don't have to do a lot of prep work. I'm throwing in a whole apple. You have a 3-inch opening. Watch this apple just explode inside the juicer. Do you see how phenomenal that just happened? In seconds. I'm going to juice all of this stuff here. And the thing about juicing, and you touched on it a little bit, is how healthy it is for you. Those of you out there that may be intimidated by juicing, maybe you've looked at juicing, you've read about it, you've learned about it. Is it really worth all the hype? I'm going to be honest with you. It's worth the hype. The reason is, look at you grabbing it. It's fun, right?
I do this every single day. Look, and by the way, leave the skin on. A lot of the good nutrition is in the skin. A lot of the vitamins are in there.
Right. Check out the rind. I mean, I am throwing it in there with the rind. And do you see with just a few pieces of fruit how much juice we're actually getting? This comes with a 4-cup juicing pitcher. And let's just pour this into the glass for you because I want you to taste it. Now, here's the cool part about it. All I do is I twist this up so that it doesn't drip, drip.
This is brilliant. Now, my juicer doesn't have that.
Oh, so you have a big mess.
So you know what? I don't use my cup that came with it. I actually use a giant 2-cup like measuring cup because it splatters.
And it's a pain, right?
All right, so here's the best part. By the way,
you tell me how that is.
600 of these. That's all we have at this price, 600. So if you want to feel good, you want to feel healthy, I'm telling you.
How is it?
Oh my gosh.
All right,
are you
now
kidding
let's
me?
talk.
See, now, you cannot, I'm gonna tell you this, you will not, no matter where you go, unless you go to some fancy health food store and spend a lot of money, you will not be able to replicate this in a bottle, in a jar, in a plastic container. Plus, I love the fact that we have it in glass. That's what I love the fact that we're enjoying this and you can get this and you can do it from your own home. So anyway, we'll keep going. We'll show you everything we get.
What we've just put in there, all those fruits and vegetables, you literally cannot.
Never would eat them.
You wouldn't eat them. Now let's just talk quickly about what you get, and then we're going to get back to juicing. You're going to get this 800-watt motor. I'm pointing down here. This is 800 watts. That's an entire horsepower, by the way. That's more than most power tools. And if you've ever thought, yeah, I want to juice, but you know what? It might be a little bit hard to clean up. My mother, she's 60 years old. She's the healthiest 60-year-old I know. She could literally outrun me. I said, Mom, why aren't you juicing? She says, I just don't like the cleanup. Here's the deal. It's very easy to clean up. I showed her, she was at my house the other day, how quickly it just comes apart and you literally just rinse it out in the sink. You can throw it in the dishwasher, to be honest with you. It's all dishwasher safe, but you really don't need to. Here's the tip.
I hand wash mine just because it's quicker.
Right, it's quicker. Here's the tip. Do it right after you juice, right before you're enjoying the juice, and then it's easy to clean out. Now, this...
It's so funny you said that because that's exactly what I do because my reward is I get to have my juice after I clean it. But honestly, and I have almost the identical unit to this. It's very similar. This one has some better features because it's got the tube that feeds right in. I like that it has the pulp bucket is separate. Mine's all built in.
Oh, gotcha.
A little more difficult to clean, but this, and especially this mesh screen, very simple. And we give you the tools to clean it as well.
We do, absolutely. It comes with a brush. All you do is rinse it out. But this is a serious cutting blade. It is Japanese cut steel. This is important because this isn't going to rust. It's not going to dull. And it's going to give you that continuous power. In fact, this motor can literally last decades, to be honest with you. That's how, I mean, the motor is
I've had my
fantastic.
juicer for probably 8 years. And I'll tell you, the big thing is just maintain it. Take care of it, clean it.
That's absolutely
That's all that you have to do, but you need to use it. Don't let it sit.
That's
a lot of people buy a juicer use it for a few weeks, and then they forget about it. You have to use this thing.
And that's the reason it's so beautiful. Leave it out on your counter.
Yeah.
It's got that chrome look, so you can just leave it out on your counter.
Gorgeous.
Last thing I want to talk about is this great pitcher. It comes, it's 4 cups. This is a froth separator. It comes out so you can clean it, but if you don't want the froth,
Froth separator.
it's a froth separator. We're very fancy.
I don't have a froth separator, and you know I have to scoop it off with
I
a
know. If
spoon.
you don't like the
that's
froth,
awesome.
that's the froth separator.
Let me remind people, we are already getting very busy at this price. These are going to sell out. There's only 600 to go around, so if you want to get it and you've got an HSN card, it's less than a $20 bill to get it home. You know what my favorite part about juicing is? Because I have a juicing book,
Yes.
but I like putting things together myself. And you can't make a mistake. You know, yesterday I did a beet, I did strawberries, I did carrots, I did celery, and I did a little chunk of ginger.
Oh, perfect.
And
That's
a pear.
my
And oh my
favorite.
gosh, it was the most
love it.
delicious thing you ever had.
Well, I just want to show you this plate. If you can just get a shot of this plate. This is 5 servings of fruits and vegetables each. That's what you're supposed to be eating on a daily basis. Now, I want to know how many folks out there have you eaten this much in a regular day? This is a lot of food. This is what you're supposed to be eating. Check it out. Now, instead, we can juice it. Look, I've got like a quarter piece of romaine. Watch. You just put it in and
There's
watch.
your salad.
I mean, look at the amount of juice that comes out. And I can do this entire plate. And here's something that's really fun. Have you ever bought grapeseed oil? It's
I have it at the house.
Oh, do you?
I have grapeseed extract. I have it, yeah.
You
I'm a health person. I have all that stuff.
good.
You know how expensive those jars are?
Extremely
Like $30 a
expensive.
jar. And you're supposed to have that one every month.
Yes.
Very expensive, and you can actually get that grapeseed extract right out of the grape seeds.
Absolutely. So
Yep.
buy the seeded grapes. Look, I'm throwing in a quartered squash.
Squash.
And the great thing about this is it cuts down on the prep time. You can actually see that opening. It's a 3-inch opening. Watch. You know how many great, delicious vitamins and minerals are in a sweet potato?
Oh my God.
Have you ever juiced a sweet potato? Just watch. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. It goes straight through, and check it out.
And now that's one of the hardest vegetables you're going to have to juice, and it goes through.
Yes. And
Now some strawberries.
I mean, this is 5 servings of fruits and vegetables, and look what you're getting. You're getting this, and all you have to do is drink it. It can be a complete meal. So here's the thing. If one of your goals is to be healthier and to start eating right, start juicing. Don't be intimidated by the process. Here's the deal with juicing. Whatever you have in your refrigerator can be juice. If it's a fruit or a vegetable, it can be juice. Look at this. This is, most of your daily nutrients that you're going to need. Do you want me to? I was going to drink it myself, but
No,
I'll share.
sorry. You're going to let you. Here.
I'll be nice.
Grab a straw. No, I want to try it because I saw you put sweet potato in there and I haven't done that
You
yet.
tell me how that is. That's the secret. If you put something sweet inside.
Yeah, that's delicious.
If you put an apple or a pear or something sweet inside,
So good.
it's going to mask those flavors. So if you've got finicky kids that maybe don't want to eat their broccoli, I threw a bunch of broccoli in there.
Yeah.
If you throw something sweet in there, it's actually going to mask the flavor. They won't even know what they're drinking. Now, you mentioned ginger. Here's a citrus juice that's so much fun to do. Now, you can see that we've actually peeled these oranges, but this motor will take the peel. If you don't want to peel your oranges, you don't actually have to. We do it because it gives it, some people don't like that bitter taste that the peel has, but just look at how much juice you're getting out of it. And you mentioned the ginger. Tip.
You're just about full there.
Ginger.
All right, so ginger.
Be careful with how much ginger you put
First
inside
time I
that.
put ginger in, I put a little more than I was supposed to, and it was really strong. But then I realized you gotta adjust it. It's very powerful.
That's right.
But again, it's very, very good for you. So think about ginger orange juice. You're not gonna be able to go
I'm
to a
gonna take this
store.
one, sorry.
But I mean, literally, you're gonna go to a store and you're gonna buy. I mean, look what's in these things, and 99% of the time, they're reconstituted. They go and they get a concentrate and then they add water, and that's because for shipping purposes and things, because things are manufactured and shipped differently, they'll ship the concentrate to one place and then it's fulfilled in another place, and then by the time you get your plastic bottle home, it's had like 4 homes and it's been sitting in there, and you wonder why there's no sediment in the bottom of it. All that life force is filtered out. I want real juice. I want something that comes out. I don't need it to be processed and cooked and boiled, and that's what you get.
Absolutely right.
All right, hey, listen, we've got this on 4 payments. If you have an HSN card, you get this home for less than $20, $19.99. This is the kind of machine I own. A lot of us here at HSN juice because we don't have time to do full meals.
Absolutely
We don't have time to sit down and eat a piece of melon or eat grapes. We have to get our juice as quickly as we can. your kids, it's a great way to get your kids started in the morning rather than that sugary stuff you're giving them.
Now, here's a little tip as well. Gotta throw this one out there. My blueberries, I'm throwing them in frozen.
Frozen?
Any of your frozen fruits and vegetables can go straight into the juicer, and here's what it does for you. It actually makes it colder, so it's going to chill it for you. Now, the juice drink I'm making here is actually what I make every single morning. I go for a run. I know you do too.
Yep.
Every morning I go for a run, and I come back and I make my superfoods. So I've got my kiwi, my celery, which is great to refill yourself with electrolytes. Throw
Celery's
those sports
awesome.
drinks away.
You know what else I do?
Juice some celery to get those natural electrolytes.
I do celery. I do fennel in there because I get fennel is great. Gives it a little bit of a licorice flavor, but you can. It's so much fun to create. And have fun with this. And
it is.
You gotta, and be great. Get yourself a juice book if you want to. It gives you an idea of all the different things you can do and gives you great ideas. But look at the color here.
Yeah, look how gorgeous this is.
I mean,
these
that's
are
healthy.
superfoods. Do you know how many vitamins and nutrients I'm getting? And then here's what I do in the mornings. I take 1 scoop of protein and I pour it in here. Wow. You probably do the exact same thing. This is an entire meal, and it's probably healthier than any other meal I'm going to eat throughout the day. Here's my sports bottle. I just shake it up. I've got my protein. I've got all my delicious superfoods, and I'm good to go. I challenge you, if you're a coffee drinker, that's okay. Coffee's actually good for you if you don't drink too much of it. But here's the thing, get the juicer home. If you don't have more energy when you're juicing for a couple of days, send it back to us. But try it out, because it makes your body absorb those vitamins, those nutrients, those minerals faster. The truth is, you get them faster if you drink them. Yeah, and it becomes part of a family routine. I love it. As you said, I do mine. I make my juice. I have it after I do my run. I make it before and I have it after I do my run. And then I actually go to the gym afterwards, and I feel so energized. And you can do things like pineapple and coconut. Going straight through. I mean, make your own. You can do cucumbers, and you can do herbs in here. Watermelon, tomatoes. You can make the best tomato juice cocktail you've ever had in your life, and you can do it yourself. How about 550. 550 of these to go around. Whoever wants to get them. I've got less than 2 minutes. $20 off our price. 4 payments of less than $20. We got an HSN card. I've never done coconut, and I'm so glad this machine can do coconut. Straight through there. We all know the rage, coconut water. It's so hot right now. This is an expensive bottle, this teeny tiny bottle. All I did was buy a coconut. I chopped it up, I put some pineapple with it, and now I have the most delicious drink. Hey, what if I'm throwing a party? I just put a cocktail. Have you ever thrown a party and had a fresh juiced cocktail? Now you can do it. Tell me how that tell me how that tastes. Okay, I've decided one thing. That's your favorite? I need to start juicing coconut. Yes, it's That wonderful. Is so freaking good, man. So that is, you do real coconut, like chunks of coconut in there. Oh my gosh, that adds a whole different flavor. Hey, listen, we are getting so busy right now, and I knew this would happen. There's only about 500 to go around. I've got 1 minute left. Let's just whiz through it because we've got cucumbers and everything.
We still have the tomato cocktail.
An entire line. We've got our key lime. We're from Florida. We can do that, right? Throw it on in. It is so powerful. Now, here's the thing. If you have
I'm going to start juicing next to you.
Please do.
You mind?
Right there, your melon. If you have fruits and vegetables in your refrigerator that might be going bad, don't throw them in the garbage. You can juice them. They still have those great vitamins and nutrients in them. Throw them in the juicer. You know, I hate throwing food away because it's just like throwing money in the garbage. Yeah. How about a handful of spinach?
Oh my gosh, why not?
Spinach. You don't taste the flavor, but you get all the delicious vitamins and nutrients.
All right, I just did melon. I got to try this melon.
Tell me how that melon is.
Yeah.
Guy, how about popsicles in the summertime?
Oh my gosh.
Kids? Are we feeding our kids sugar and preservatives in their icy pops?
This is.
Okay, did you make that one for me?
This is honeydew. Yeah, you got it. This is honeydew, cantaloupe, and watermelon. Try that. Tell me that's not the greatest thing you ever had in your life.
Oh, that's delicious.
Isn't that good?
Hey, grab our fresh mimosas.
All right, and fresh juice. Here you go. You grab one
fresh
too.
Orange juice.
All right, listen. Continue to go, everybody. It's a great price at $79.95. Cheers. Thank you so much, Kelly. And grab it while you can. Remember, extra flex on your HSN card. So that's just how we're starting our show. We got plenty of things to come up, including a great pressure cooker with Mark Gill. Here's Helen. She's going to share with you our spotlight. We'll be right back.